Hi everyone. Boy, it's been a while, maybe about a month or so. I'm very sorry. I meant to come on sooner. A lot of things still going on, and I know that I talked to you guys a lot about being on Belbuca, and I worked myself up to 450. Well, we're like a month and a half or longer, and I've actually now worked up to 600. And I am feeling like this is that sweet spot where I can actually maybe consider going on vacations. And, you know, I can tell that I'm limited. I think I always will be limited. I can tell that even though maybe my body's not feeling as much pain, but I can feel the fatigue. I can feel my body, hurting in certain areas that are a deep hurt or just slowing down. But the thing of it is to not feel so much pain every day that controls your life. To maybe get up and say, hey, I can go do the dishes and go put on a load of laundry and go to the grocery store. And maybe if that's all I accomplish for the day, but that's better than just being in bed all the time. And actually considering going on a vacation and just doing the vacation the way that I can vacation. And look, I have makeup on. That's something I could have never done or never felt even like doing. And if you guys will watch my videos, I hope you do, because this, I started out years ago from being on Percocet and fentanyl patches and just doing everything that I could because I was in so much pain and I had no life, until now I'm on a partial agonist of an opioid. But listen, partial means that you're only getting a small amount of that opioid in a medication with a whole bunch of other new stuff, that it works with the pain receptors without making giving you a high dose of your opioids. So I was looking up a chart. Like, I was on 4 Percocets a day, which were the 10/325s. I don't know how I was surviving. My brain is so clear. I'm remembering things from 10 years ago. I'm remembering things from my childhood. I mean, it's just like all of a sudden it feels like everything's working again, and also kind of like feeling happier. I have makeup on. I felt like putting makeup on quite a few days. I have better days. We're considering going on a vacation, and I mean, this is something I haven't done for 10 years. And I know I live in a state, guys. California is a state where it seems to be they're a little bit more up on this type of medication. I've been talking with some people that their pain doctors are a little less likely, and I had one lady said, well, mine says, well, everyone's different and I don't know what that drug is. And I think the Butrans patch has been around longer, and it starts at 5 and then goes to 10 and 20. Listen, it's 70 up to 70 in other countries. You put the patch on, it lasts for a week long, and that has basically the same medications in it. And if that ever happens, then I may just switch to a different system that's a patch that stays on for 1 week. Belbuca, I have to put a little film on my mouth that every 12 hours. And I think I'm kind of like the patch that I wouldn't have to take it off and put on every day, just once a week. But for right now, it's still then Butrans only goes up to 20, which is not enough for me. This one here is 600, and you guys, this is my sweet spot. And being a partial agonist, if you think of like a Norco, and you think about how much opium in it, on the chart it'll say like 1.6 or something like that. I don't know if that's grams or I don't know, but look at the difference where one 600 12-hour film only has like 0.02. So they have mixed a lot of other safe medications in this to work with the pain receptors instead of working with the pleasure centers of the brain. That's why everybody got aphoria with the brain, and why that's why people get addicted, because you feel that highness. You will not feel that with this. Matter of fact, coming off of all my medication, it made me feel raw. It's made me feel every emotion, made me feel everything. You don't have anything to buffer the bad days and the days that you remember the bad stuff. And, so you have to learn to cope all over again. But it's worth it. Your digestive system starts to work better because there's nothing slowing it down as it did for years with me. So I am so excited on this new life adventure that this medication has done. And if anybody wants to contact me on most of all my videos, I have posted a Facebook group that you can contact me. Click and get onto the group and join us. And we're all venturing into this. And as states, as this gets into all different states, and it's just about the doctors learning about the medication. And the doctors right now, they're being forced to take everybody off, and whether you're in pain or not, and people are going crazy because you don't have your anti-anxiety medication when you're on the other pain medication, but on this you can. So you can take your Xanax or your benzoids as you need for anxiety, because this doesn't slow your breathing down. There's just not enough opioids in this product. But my pain level has never been at its greatest, and I can tell that my body is going through a lot. So even though maybe I'm not feeling it, I can tell my body's still going through it. And there's days that I have to limit and really be careful, because I can just feel that it makes you, just certain things reminds me that, hey, you know what, I'm still disabled. But for the most part, just not to be in so much pain all the time, and not sitting at home all the time, living in what I used to call my cave, getting out and starting to meet new friends again. I mean, I'm just at the beginning stages here, but I just tell everybody, you got to talk to your doctors. And I know what you're dealing with, because I know what I had to deal with just to get on something. I know what I went through a nervous breakdown. They don't care. I know, I've been there. I'm willing to help anybody and talk to anybody. And I pray that every single person will just hang in there. Don't give up, because between the Butrans patch or Belbuca, you guys, this is our new answer. And let's get off of these other opioids that are just destroying our bodies. They're not helping us. It puts us into a cycle, and then we get treated badly. They think that we're just seeking out to have drugs. And you know what? I don't like to feel high. I don't like to feel the euphoria that they make you feel. But because the world is addicted to those medication, it puts us into a different category, and they'll treat us the same as they treat anybody else, but not with being on Belbuca or Butrans patch, because you're not getting all of that opioids. And you guys, honestly, I feel for the first time like I'm getting my own identity back. But I don't want this video to get too much longer. There's I want to post another video maybe tomorrow about some people that I've been speaking with and what obstacles they're running into with their pain management doctor, and ways that maybe we can approach things a little better to get them to maybe look into this for you guys, because a lot of them are just saying they don't know anything about it, and so therefore they don't want to try it, and they don't want to get you guys changed over when you guys are just screaming for help. So I'll keep posting videos. I'm back here and I'm not going to give up. So comment below, like my page, join my Facebook group, guys, and help. Let's join this family, because we're all here together. And if I can help just one or two people, I feel like that maybe what God gave me and gave me this second chance on life. I don't want to tear up again. Maybe I can then offer it back and give it to somebody else. So God bless. You guys have an amazing day, and we'll talk soon again.